All right, welcome to the Freeform Rock Podcast after show, which we do on Saturdays. And if I can't get the co-host to come on, I get the original, the real
You
co-host.
it's like if during the aftershave you can't get the fuzz off the beard, you get the termite to nibble off what you can't get. Oh, I uh I just remembered I talked about a song You Haven't Done Nothing. Stevie Wonder, one of my favorite composers. So how could I? Because I'll just say not that I'm saying them, but like I told him, he didn't do anything to you, and then you didn't do nothing. And then it made me think of the song you haven't done nothing, and
How
it's
about it
Stevie
don't mean
Wonder.
how about it don't mean nothing by Richard Marx?
I don't know that song.
You don't know that? Joe Walsh played lead on that song, man. Slide guitar.
I'll I'll listen to it. I have. It's weird. He wrote songs with Fee Waybill of the Tubes,
Yep.
and and the weird thing is that the songs by the Tubes that I like and know, I mean not Steve Waybill, Fee Waybill didn't write them, but then I mean it's cool, but there's an album that we could do that I won't explain it, but it's Tubes related, and it's an well, okay, I'm in kind of a good mood. I'll let you know. The well, a friend of mine back in the day, he gave me some albums. I mean, he was a record guy, and so I paid for them. But I mean, he gave me stuff. This is back before YouTube and video and all that. And he found them in LA, and it was $6. And it was a guy named Wendell S. Richardson Jr. And it was like a promo, and none of us knew who he was. It was just some album that came out on Atlantic Cantillion. I found out it was just a name that Bill Spooner of the Tubes went by, and he did an awesome album that nobody listens to. And then I went to a club. I got kicked out of the club kind of for stupid reasons, but during the time that I went there, Bill Spooner's son, Boone Spooner, used to go there, and then so he was a cool guy too. But anyway, so the album by Wendell S. Richardson Jr. called it's just this album. That's a fantastic album. If I can give you the link to it or some, it's an album you'll like.
I do it on your show. Uh,
Yeah.
I
You
get
know what?
jealous. I get jealous because you do so many episodes with Charles and I
Yeah.
never get
Um,
asked.
you know,
Well, he's more available than I am because I do. Well,
I'll
he has
I'll put it to you like this.
because he's in a different time zone.
I'll put it to you like this. I well, he likes to do reviews, so he'll ask me. Otherwise, I'm more lazy. But if you're asking me, sure, I'll do it. It's like I'm more like but yeah. So I'll do more with you. I don't have a real schedule.
And I
on
think me
mine.
and you did like more metaphysical, religious stuff than you've
But
had on your podcast because we didn't talk about music when I was on there.
we did do League's Diamond,
Oh, we
and
did.
then one friend of mine actually said that you were one of the more professional sounding without all the gloss and stuff. He actually thought you were really good.
Ian Wally calls me
You
a bad
know,
podcaster, though, man.
um,
He was
now
on the show, so
who do you want to believe, me or him?
you.
Okay,
Because
well,
I told Ian, no, I'm not a bad podcaster because he told me to apologize to Ralph and he told me to apologize for being a bad podcaster. I said, well, I'll apologize to Ralph, but I ain't gonna apologize for being a bad podcaster because I'm not.
well,
So,
that's I think that was a wise decision on your part.
yeah, I
You
don't
know,
give. The guy still hates me. I don't care. We just never got along. It's fine. It doesn't
um,
bug me at all.
who?
I
Which one?
Oh, Ralph. I get along with
Okay,
Ian. Ralph,
yeah.
you know what, Ralph? You're a great podcaster and I enjoy your show and I will never talk shit about your show. And I'm not going to talk shit about you anymore because I don't want to. It's over.
Well, I'm I'm not sorry, but I'm gonna say sorry in a what will you say is a linguistic way, meaning like sorry, buddy. Um, I actually
I'm
met him and
sorry
knew him,
he feel
and I
I'm
like him, and I
he's a
think he's a good guy.
he's a
But
cool
but
he's a
I
cool guy, but
understand.
we
Sorry,
have that
go on.
history. We have that history where him, I guess,
What I'm saying is I
and Ian
understand.
banned people from coming on this show,
What I'm
and
saying is I totally
you
understand.
you were the only one with balls to say I do what I want, and I fucking respect the fuck out of you for that.
What I'm saying is, so I totally understand their point, and if I had to pick sides, I would have picked their
No,
sides, but I don't. Well,
don't
what I'm
pick any
saying,
side.
no.
You don't have. Nobody needs to pick sides.
What I'm saying is, I picked their side only in the sense of they had their 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 because they meant what they did in their fun way, but but in general,
Ian
I
with the
pick your
wink.
side. What? No, all I'm trying to say is I pick my side because, but
I
you
pick your
know,
side too.
but what I want to say is that I you
All
know
I'm saying, Lee, is that I'm not going to talk shit about either of them, and I like Ian. That's it.
all I'm trying to say is that you confused me to the point where I don't know what I'm going to say.
That's
Um,
cool.
but
Hey,
yeah, it's
that's
cool.
awesome because
All
you do that to
all
me.
I'm all, thank you. So touche. All I'm trying to say is that,
I gotta get you
but
back, man, once in a while.
no problem. I have nothing against you being a shit. I'm just saying that you know I have issues too. Everyone has issues, but
Uh,
if I really wanted to ban you, which I don't have any reason to, I could.
well, I did to
But
you,
you
and that was fucked up. I was an idiot. I
but it
admitted that.
was only about 5 minutes.
Yeah, it was because I
You
said
know,
sorry to you like 5 minutes later. Yeah.
you know. I've been through that more than you've ever had. I went through that for
Like, well,
decades.
it hurt, dude, that you left. And
Listen, all
I
I'm
was like,
trying to
a
say,
hurt wife who
all
got.
I'm trying to say is that, you know, for me, I'm like, I guess what I'm trying to say is that I feel
What are you trying to say?
I what were we talking about originally? Please let
Let's
me
just
know.
get
So
over that and get to the real news.
no,
man.
no, I want to. I have. I have. I don't know what complex that I have, but whatever it is, I have it. But all I'm going to say is that I think that it's in general. I think that it was just a matter of you being blah 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 blah, and after a while, it got much. But that's you, and I'm okay with it now. Okay, let's go on now.
I think it was Keel Fest that just soured it. Keel Fest too.
I wasn't there. I wasn't there.
You're so lucky you weren't there. No, Ian. Ian was on the podcast. No, Ian, you didn't take me to Keel Fest. You took me to the Courtney Crowland Dold thing with freaking Eric Martin, which I got cool pictures with Eric Martin. That was cool. And Dr. Fuck took the pictures. So thank you, Dr. Fuck, for taking the pictures. Because I am not going to talk shit about anybody anymore because I don't give a shit. Everybody,
what I want to
you're
say,
all cool, man.
You know what? I actually would have liked to talk to Eric Martin because I think even though I admit some of his songs are not that great, in his solo career, I'm actually even more of an Eric Martin fan
he
than
did
you.
The Heart Must Go On by Celine Dion.
But what I want to say,
but then he did Mr. Big. So
but what I want to say is that I would have been cool with him, but Ron Keel, I actually met him and he's a real cool guy, and I like the early stuff that he did with Keel.
The first two albums.
And I think that he's good. And I was going to buy some of his other stuff, but they didn't take Apple Pay or whatever, and so they didn't have a credit card thing, so I ended up not buying anything by him.
So but, if I ever want to buy something for me, I could send you Apple Pay. That's cool.
You could.
I have Apple Pay.
Right on. And so the thing is, but I talked with him, and he was a nice guy. That's all I wanted to say.
Yeah, because I PayPal'd you before, but Apple Pay is much faster.
You know what? You're cool. You know what? With you would only have to do what I would call, and I'm kidding with you now, this is just a joke, apologize pay, saying I apologize for bad taste, and I'll say I'll give you tons of music that, and then I'll take it back because you don't want it. I'm being funny. Anyway.
United States of America.
Oh yeah. You know what?
Mascara Sue.
I'm okay. I want to say this. Nobody else knows about Mascara Sue. I kind of
now they do
found her out in the Rabbit Patch.
Well, because people listen to our podcast, they know about Mascara Sue.
Thank you. But the thing is,
got a lot of downloads.
United States of America, a lot of people don't like that group. I do, so I was a rebel in that way.
Yeah. Hey, man, and Charles brought out the shag, so fucking Charles. You know, I wish that guy. I love that dude, Charles Trainer. If you're watching this, I enjoyed you on the podcast. I enjoyed doing BS sessions with you. You are always invited back on as a guest, and you need to do that Chris Sinzak episode. And you fucking, I didn't know what the holiday episode was. Now that fucking sucks. I was looking forward to a holiday episode we're going to do with Lee. But let's get to something that's fucking in the news right now, that all these Kiss nerds and Kiss tards, the final two shows in New York City at Madison Square Garden, man. What are you thinking about that shit?
I'm thinking that the last show I didn't go to, and it's past, and whoopee, and this show I'm not going to, and whoopee. You know what? If people feel the need to go to the last show because they have that urge to see them. The thing is, I'm going to be going to a classical show tonight. I'm going to see someone doing Charles Ives' Unanswered Question and Mieczysław Weinberg's Cello Concerto and Ruth Gibbs' Third Symphony New York premiere, and it's going to be at a church.
I just fell asleep.
All right, but anyway, it's
I don't know any of that, Lee. I was just making a joke. Okay.
I know. Anyway, it's technically free, but they ask for $15 donation, which I'm totally willing to pay. And
that's cool, man.
And I will be able to maybe meet the conductor. And I wanted to give copies to both the conductor and the cello player. The thing is, at the place where I went to make copies, they only made me one, but it was $20, and I'm not going to go back to do more. So I will give it to the conductor. But the thing is, you can meet them and talk to them after. And in the Kiss show, you pay like, okay, I'm paying $15 to see a show of very interesting music that I can meet people who are in the show. In the Kiss show, you're paying maybe $400
or 5,000. I think, was it 5,000?
Yeah.
VIP is like 5,000.
Yeah, but I mean, the cheap seats are the $400 ones, where all you get to do is be a gnat on the wall watching a little fly speckle of a Kiss concert, and you don't get to meet anybody. You might be able to see people after the show, but I mean, I'm not going to want to go there after the show just in case some of the podcasters are there, because they're going to be drinking, going woo 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 woo, and I'm going to say, hey, you want a CD of my music? And they're not even going to listen to me. I'm kidding. They might, but the thing is, I saw Kiss back in the day. I don't feel the need to see them over and over and over and over again like a lot of people do. I saw them once and I felt good about it. It doesn't matter to me who's there, who isn't there. I heard that Bruce Kulick said he's not going to be there.
Ace and Peter too.
And I heard that too. But boy, is with Bruce, he apparently responded to a tweet saying, I won't be there. He didn't say why, but as far as I'm concerned, I'd like to see Bruce in a show.
I love Bruce Kulick, man.
But I mean,
I love the era of Kiss with him.
I like to see him in his own show. I don't want to, here's the thing.
Can I say one thing?
Sure.
Kiss isn't one of my favorite all-time bands, like a lot of people that in our groups and shit. But the thing is, I still talk about them because they are out there. They are in the news. They are figures that you just have to talk about. I like a lot of Kiss tracks. I like Alive 1, 2. Yeah. I even like 3.
I like 3 actually even more than 1 and 2.
I'm just saying, it's like the Beatles are the all-time greatest band. Rush is right there with them, but then Kiss is on my mind like number 3, and they're not even my number 3 favorite band, and that pisses me off.
You know what? I understand that. The thing is, Okay. I think that in general, after listening to a lot of the Kiss albums, I think that the only two albums that still stand up to audio quality are the first album and Lick It Up. I think the rest of them
I love
have
Look It Up.
have tinny production, even Rock and Roll Over and
But
Love
what
Gun,
about Alive and Alive 2?
which same thing.
Really?
I used to
I
listen to
disagree
them a
with you
lot.
on that.
I used to listen to them a lot, but musician wise, yeah. But what I mean is, I think that they would need to have a redo of the freshening up of the tracks to make them sound really great, because I think that they're kind of bland as far as the audio quality. But the first Kiss album, believe it or not, I think is great. And I think Lick It Up was great.
You didn't
And
like Creatures?
uh uh musically it's okay, but no, they didn't do. The thing is,
Oh,
I'm talking
I
about,
like Dynasty also. Oh shit, I said I like Dynasty.
no,
Spoiler alert.
there's no problem with that. I bought all of their albums. Um the thing is, I'm talking about audio quality as far as when you listen to a new copy, like a refreshing, like 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 the sparkling, like the drums, the guitar, everything is loud and comes at you. And I found that the first Kiss album still does it for me, and Lick It Up did it too. And the rest of the albums are kind of like, they could have tweaked the volumes up a little bit. And so for me, I think, and the same thing with Ace's album. I like Ace's album. I think it's really good. I like his new, well, I'll talk about that next. But yeah, for me, a lot of Kiss's material suffers from just the engineer. That's me.
Yeah, man. I like Revenge.
Uh, I had it on tape, and I used to listen to it. I find some of the songs to be kind of iffy, but it's still okay. I can still listen to it.
Oh man.
I think Spit is kind of a cliche song. I don't like Every Time I Think of You. So there you go.
All right, man. What I'm gonna say about Kiss, all my friends, it's like Facebook, Kiss, 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 final show, final show. You know,
Mm,
it's like I love Rush fans. We don't like sit there and like just inundate you guys with
yeah,
Rush news all the time.
yeah,
It's cool, man. Have fun at that last show. Have fun saying goodbye to your band. I'm just so happy Rush went out with saying, hey, this could be the final show. Maybe it can't be the final show. But I like how they did it. I don't like how these
yeah,
bands go out and say we're retiring. Motley Crue, Kiss.
yeah.
And then you got Peter Frampton now. He had a disease, something about like MS or something. But he said he was done after that final tour, a year ago. And now he said, I'm back and he's touring again, which is cool. That means his disease hasn't progressed to the.
That that I think is cool. If he's doing better, he's someone. If he performed at a club, I'd see him.
I would see, well, he's playing. He just released tour dates.
Oh,
I would
Well,
like to see him too.
if they're not expensive and I can maybe meet them, then yeah.
Dude, you got to see Steve Winwood. That old motherfucker needs to go on tour just so you could see him.
That's the thing that I need. And he hasn't done anything.
I know, right?
It's like I I was going to go, and then after 3 years of the concert being postponed, it finally happened and he bowed out. So what the hell is that? Would that be like you putting money into a stock that's supposed to give you a lot of dividends, and then after 3 years they say, sorry, the stock fell, but we give you mint candies.
Yeah,
you,
the ones
you
on your
know
pillow at the hotels. Those
yeah.
what was those mint candies that were like soft?
What were they, like Alpine mint or something?
I don't know. They were good. That you go anywhere and get the.
Yeah, Alpine mint something.
No, I don't know. It was like those little
Hey,
soft chews.
we should just do a like not Kit Kat, but there was another brand. It was like the big round mint. I forget what they were, but I know what they were.
Do you like Werther's Original? Because if I say I like them, I feel like I'm an old kid. Would you like some hard candy, little kid?
I like the soft chews better, but in truth, I like caramel. Period.
What's your favorite candy bar?
Oh, my favorite. Oh, give me a quick moment. I would have to say, uh, give give me a moment because it's been a while since I've eaten them. I liked Three Musketeers back in the day.
Ooh, that's okay because it tastes that. But Three Musketeers, my favorite candy bar of all time has to be Snickers
I
or
like them too.
almond Snickers are pretty damn tasty.
All right.
Uh, and then the whatchamacallit.
Oh yeah, I remember that. That's actually a pretty good one. It's just that I haven't had them in a long time.
Whatchamacallit's fucking really good, dude. I
Yeah.
love that candy bar. I think it came out in 1986. Fucking great fucking candy bar. Also, do you like Bit of Honey?
It's it made my mouth shut where I couldn't talk, so I didn't like it.
Oh man.
Maybe you're thinking you gotta give me some bit of honey, then we do a podcast after I chew it. I'm kidding.
Yeah. Yeah, man. A Bit of Honey was good. I liked it. I don't
Oh,
know.
the was it the Roy Rogers candy bar I used to like? It's been a long time since I had a Roy Rogers.
Yeah, Roy Rogers. I never heard of that. I heard of an Honor Palmer iced tea and lemonade. That's pretty good.
I know about that. That's iced tea and lemonade. It yeah.
Iced tea and lemonade. But fuck Kiss, man.
Yeah.
Why are they so I don't understand the fandom. You might. I don't understand.
um
I'm not the I my Rush is my favorite band, but I'm not like militant or like an asshole if people don't like them, but Kiss fans are sometimes.
I will say that some people are militant assholes, and that's the point. It's like they it's not necessarily because of the band, it's because of their attitude on life, and they're ego driven, and they're thinking that um there's different ways that someone it's different perceptions of life. Let's say someone says, "Hello, sir." You could either think, "Oh, they're saying hello to me because they're being friendly," or you can think, "Oh, they're saying hello because they're trying to get some from me," or they could be sarcastic, or they could be thinking I'm someone else. In other words, everyone has their own different perception. So the people who think that their band is the only band out there, they're the people who have that attitude. And so if someone wants to know them, that's fine. But if you're like, you know what? I want to know people who are more easygoing, who accept a lot of things. That's who I want to know.
I listen to everything you give me, man.
No, I'm talking about people and their attitudes. You didn't even listen to what I said.
Did I? I don't know.
I'm trying to talk about that's the point with you. It's like I might mention something and you filter it
I
because
remember
you have a certain mindset and you're not even listening to me.
it's called whiskey.
Okay, what I'm trying to say is people have their different points of view. Some people take things positive, some people take things negative, some people interpret things one way, some people interpret it another way. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So if you want to know someone, think about what way they think about things and whether or not they're compatible or not. Did you understand me, Kimosabi?
Yes, I understand the words that were coming out of your mouth.
In other words, you're a fucking dumb shit. And I didn't want to do that to you.
It's called whiskey.
Well, you're like that when you're sober.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are. You're you're just acting like a fucker on purpose for the show. I
No,
understand.
I thought I was dumb. Everybody thinks I'm dumb.
And now you know that I'm dumb for trusting in you.
Well, I'm just gonna say, Matt.
Yeah,
You
I don't care what you have to say now. I thought I was going to be in a good mood with you on this show, and now I'm not.
or I was gonna bring it back to a good mood, but then you
Remind me to not have me back on again, okay, bitch? Just kidding.
hey, you can call me bitch all you want. I think that's
All
funny.
right. No, it's okay.
I called
I'm
you a bitch all the time, and we were cool with that.
okay.
You know, some
Yeah,
people don't like to be called
Thank
bitch.
you.
Just
you.
remember
No,
when
all
you
I'm trying to say
never
is
call
okay.
Charles a bitch. Just telling you that. Never call Charles a bitch.
What I'm trying to say is this. Have you ever had people where it's like you're being nice to them and they think you're not, but other people think you are being nice? And it's like what I'm trying to say is everyone has a different way of thinking. And so if you want, do you understand that?
I understand the words that are coming out of your mouth. Yes, I do.
So you understand that everyone has a different way of thinking, right?
Yes, and I love it.
So what I'm trying to say is, do you then understand that some people with their ways of thinking might try to do you harm and it's good to stay away from them?
Oh, I stay away from idiots.
Okay, so now you understand. Thank you.
Yeah. You know, I work in a place where I have to deal with people coming in and asking the dumbest questions that I just feel, man, society is fucking went downhill when I hear people go, we open at 9:30, but they go, why aren't you open? Because we open at 9:30. Well, I want to get this. Well, you can't get that because we don't open till 9:30. but they don't fucking care. They sit there and argue with us, or they want to get water when we're trying to set up to open at 9:30. So I'm like going, and these people come up and ask stupidest questions. It's like somebody orders I dip corn dogs. I'm not going to say where because I love my job and I don't want to get fired. But people
But
know
yeah,
where I work. But I dip corn dogs, and people, when I was like a lead, like a manager of the location, this lady came up
yeah,
and ordered 10 hot links, which is a spicy sausage dipped in corn dog batter, right? It's spicy.
uh-huh,
So
yeah,
if you heard the word hot link, would you think it was hot, or would you would think it's spicy, right?
yeah.
Okay. So this lady orders 10 hot links and she gets them. She comes back about 30 minutes later and she goes, "Those burnt my kid's mouth." So I'm saying, you had 9 kids? For one thing, I was thinking this lady had 9 kids. I go,
Mm-hmm.
"What? Well, I guess you must be Mormon." But he came in and I said, "Well, can you bring me?" He said, "Can you bring me back the food? I'll give you some regular corn dogs." And she goes, "No, I threw them away. They burnt my kid's mouth." And I said, "Well, I need your receipt. Do you have your receipt at least?" And she goes, "No, I don't have the receipt." "Well, there's nothing I can do for you." And she goes, "You did me wrong." And I go, "Well, if you would have asked what a hot link was, I would have told you what it was. But since you didn't, it's not my job. It's my job to explain the menu for you, but you didn't ask." And the guy who was cooking corn dogs behind me goes, "Oh my God, Mark, you just got really sarcastic with her and she didn't even notice." And I go, "Yeah,
In
I
other
kind of
words,
told her off, but she didn't really notice. I called her
okay.
stupid."
So in other words, when I said what I said on the show right now, and then you acted like you didn't understand. To me, I felt the way you felt about her.
I know,
Now
right?
now you understand?
I understand, but
No, you don't understand because you only hear words out of the mouth. I'm going to do this.
that means, Mark,
That's going to be
you know what that
words
meant?
out of the
I
mouth.
understand what you just said. You said, "Mark, you're not understanding the words that come out of my mouth. Why are you playing stupid when I know you're not stupid?"
Mm, The reason why I'm eating right now is
But is that
because
what you said? That's what you meant?
no, that's what I said before. Yeah, you're a nice asshole. In
But
other words, you're a good guy who makes people very angry at you.
for opinions, and I also always tell them, in my opinion. But the thing is, why do opinions make people angry? You know, you don't like Sammy Hagar, you like Sammy Hagar. But the thing is, who cares? I don't care if you don't like Sammy. I don't care if you like Sammy. I You don't care what people think. You like what you like, Lee. You like Sandy Denny. I don't.
I I want to change your mind about that.
Sandy Denny. But man, well, let's get the fuck out of here, man. That was a cool But did we talk about the new
But
Ace song, 10,000 volts?
oh, I was gonna say I liked it.
Yeah. I like the new Ace song too. I'm a huge Ace fan, as I was with
Well, you like everything by him.
no, I don't. I Yeah, I do like everything by Ace.
Do you like New York Groove?
Yes, I do.
I don't, but okay.
Dude, you didn't? I gotta go roll back the tape with Gordon because we were talking about that album. I
I
gotta
didn't
see
like it back then.
if you didn't. That's cool, man. I like that song.
But
Back in the
but
New York groove.
but I don't think it's worse than anything on Monster by Kiss.
I like Monster.
Oh, you all right, then maybe we gotta get out of here quick.
All right, man.
Distance. All right, take care.
All right, man. You know what, Lee? You rule.
All right. I rule, you don't.
Yeah, so we'll check out your podcast. What's your podcast, real quick, man?
It's my podcast.
It's your podcast.
It's
So look up his
Lee
my
Gerstmann show. Lee Gerstmann show.
All right, man. You have a great day. Enjoy your classical concert. I hope that you like. I
hope
admire
that
you like
I
so
hope
much
that
different music than me. I feel like I'm a dweeb sometimes because
yeah,
I
you
can't get
are.
to your
But
level.
anyway, I hope that the Kiss cabs aren't going to block the way to the concert. That's all I want to say.
I'm just saying, Die Hard is a Christmas movie. See, Nakatomi Plaza, Christmas party, 1988.
Okay. Bye bye.
I guess you don't think. All right, let's go. Later, Lee.
Bye bye.